Okay. Full power ranking video. I'm excited for this. This is going to be fun. Okay, number 1. And please, like and subscribe. I will subscribe back to anybody. YouTube has this thing. They make it really hard on you to hit 600. I'm at 592. 8 away. Let's go. Come on. I'm going to hit 1,000. I get as close as I can by the end of the year. Let's go. 600. I will subscribe back. Full power ranking video for you guys. No live shows this week. I'm taking a break. I did 9, but really like 10 because a couple went over 2 hours. I did like 10 shows while the wife was gone. I'm tapped. Need a break. But I'm going to do these for you guys because this is fun. I'll have a lot of videos this week. Chiefs have got to be number 1. I'm going to go 10 or 12 teams. Chiefs are number 1. They have to be because that defense is real. It's not quite the same level with when they had Snead and McDuffie, but man, they're talented. They've got linebackers. They attack the offense. I love the way they do that. I wish my Packers did. I'm watching some of the young guys starting to do that, like Cooper and Williams and obviously McKinney and Kenny Clark. We've got a few guys. Chiefs have a lot of dudes on D. They've got the best DC in the game. He could have a head coach job, but he's got a cush job there with a talented D. With Andy Reid is probably the best head coach in the league, with the best quarterback in the game. And he just figures out a way to make it work. They're making it work with Kareem Hunt, with Pacheco out. Good for them. He's been dang good. Kelsey's figuring it out. He doesn't seem to be able to, like, Worthy is so fast. I watched him throw up behind him a couple times. If those two start syncing up, that offense is going to be even scarier, honestly. But with Rice and Brown out, I wonder if they're going to trade for a receiver. But even if they don't, I still don't think this team wins a Super Bowl, but they're just situationally, they are the toughest team to beat in the league because they figure out how to beat you and exploit your weaknesses every game. That's what I used to watch Bill Belichick do. Defensively, he was a mastermind. Andy Reid has a just awesome defensive coordinator, so they've got that side solved, and they managed to figure out enough on offense to win. I think they're going to win 12-plus games. I mean, they're 5-0. That's not saying much. But they're number 1. The Vikings are number 2. My big question mark with them is Sam Darnold going to continue to turn into a pumpkin when he gets hit, or is he going to be able to withstand pressure? Same question I have for Jared Goff, obviously for Derek Carr. That's the big thing. Can he take a hit and respond and be the same player? And the other big question mark is Aaron Jones going to be healthy after the bye? Because he's key for them, like he was the Packers last year. The dude is he's a baller. He gives that offense balance, and that is so important for a quarterback like Darnold to have a running back to fall back on. It's important for any running back. Mahomes needs it. Jordan Love needs it. Every quarterback in the league. Dak clearly needs a running game, and with Darnold being decent for them, it's been better. You need a running game. Any quarterback needs it. Darnold needs it. So is Aaron Jones going to be healthy? Because it's a big drop-off between him and the second stringer. I think it's Ty Chandler. So, yeah, I got them number 2, though, because they're 5-0. They've earned it. Good for them. They keep finding ways to win. I still don't know if I see a Super Bowl team, but it looks like a playoff team for sure. This is ESPN, but I'm making my own. All right, number 3. As much as I like the Texans here, I think the Lions have slightly higher upside. I'm going to go with the Lions at number 3. I actually like the Ravens even better, too. The Lions, 3-1. My big question mark, Jameson Williams has been balling. But here's my big question mark, is that secondary going to be able to hold up in the playoffs, and can Campbell and Goff lift this team to their Super Bowl aspirations? Because they should make the Super Bowl. They should. They're that talented. They've got Jameson Williams just playing awesome. They got St. Brown. They got Laporta. You got 2 running backs. You got Jared Goff. You got an offensive line. You got a defensive line with Aiden Hutchinson, one of the best defensive players in the league. You got good linebackers. You've got a really good coach. Can that secondary hold up? That was a long list of things. Good team. I got them at 3 right now. As much as I like the Texans, I think the Ravens have higher upside. I'm going with the Ravens at 4. This running game, man, is just... Mark Andrews has been a weird, like, as Isaiah Likely stealing his job, that's been a weird thing. And can they hold leads with Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry? But with those two, I think that's the biggest threat to dethrone the Chiefs in the AFC. So I'm going Ravens at 4. At 5, I will go Texans. They just keep finding ways to win, and man, I like CJ Stroud. With Nico Collins, if he can stay healthy. And if they can get Tank Dell back with Diggs and get Mixon healthy with this offense fully loaded, I think you've got maybe fully loaded, even scarier than the Ravens. So I've got them at 5. Up-and-coming team, I just like to see them start dominating teams. They keep it's close, and it feels like it's a little more like laborious and a little more hardworking than it should be. Like I feel like their ceiling should be even higher than this. But they're 4-1, and CJ Stroud's playing really good, so you got to give it to him. As much as I like the Bills, they've been kind of free falling. I got a surprise team for you guys here at 6. I can't think of a better team. We're going to have to go Washington Commanders, surprisingly. I can't believe I'm saying that. They are the 6th best team in the league right now. Jane Daniels is just killing it. He's been great. Dude, this guy is awesome. I'm so happy I've got him on one of my fantasy teams. That's my 4-1 league. This guy is awesome. And I don't know about the D. I think there's a good chance they free fall a little bit, but they might be the best team in that division. They might steal the NFC East. So I'm going Commanders. If he continues to look like this, they could win 10+ games. They're 4-1. I'm at 9-8. I was one of the people that predicted them to make the playoffs or threaten, and now they're 4-1. We're going to see if it's a mirage or if it's real. I think it's real. This rookie quarterback thing has been like, not just him. Caleb's looking better and better, and Bo Nix. He's leading the way, though. He's been the best rookie quarterback. He's definitely Offensive Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year. Number 7, I can't go Bills. I'm going to go Tampa. I like them a little bit better than the Bills. I'm going to go Tampa here, even though they lost 2. They should have beat the Falcons. They should be 4-1, but they're 3-2. But I like the upside of this team. Baker's playing great. If he can continue to do that, the D, I think, can come together. If they have some stability at running back now, with Bucky Irving helping out Rashad White, and they're starting to have a good run game going. If McMillan can get healthy, and they have a third threat at receiver, but you got to like the Evans-Godwin combo with Baker. I like this team. I think they're going to make the playoffs. I think they're going to win the NFC South. I'm going to go ahead and go, I guess it's a homer pick. No, I'm going to go Packers. I think that even though they're wildly up and down, I'm going to go with them at 8, and then I'll go Bills at 9. Packers at 8, wildly up and down team, super young. I don't know. Like, I just want to see more consistency, but I see the same flaws they had last year. They're not running the ball. Like, they run it great some weeks. I wish they ran it a little bit better against the Rams. That defensive front's solid, though. So, it is what it is. I just want to see consistency. I want to see less, like that pick 6 by Love. Come on, less of that stuff, man. Like, he reminds me of Favre and Rodgers mixed. Like, I don't know. Like, I'd like to see just a little more steadiness from that team. They're either getting kind of worked by teams or they just dominate for a quarter, which is what they did the last 2 weeks. So I like to see more consistency. My problem with the Bills is when they lose a guy or two, they're a little top heavy in that D. At 9 is Curtis Samuel sucked. Keon Coleman's been their only threat. I mean, Shakir's out. And Josh Allen didn't look great in that game. And they just don't have the same defense they used to have. I still think they're going to win 9, maybe 10 games, but I don't see the same ceiling for that team. And then at 10, torn here between the Cowboys and Eagles. We'll stop at 10 teams. I'm going to give the Cowboys their flowers. They make the top 10. You went and beat the Steelers on the road. Good job. Really shorthanded with Brandon Cooks and Micah Parsons out. And Dak, even though he had a lot of mistakes, he came through in the clutch. So good win for the Cowboys. That's my top 10 for this week. I will have another one next week. I'll have a fantasy video for you guys. I'll have a Packer preview, but no lives this week. I'll be back next Tuesday. Please like and subscribe. Help me at 600. I will subscribe back. Check us. I'm posting more stuff on Instagram now, TikTok, Facebook, obviously YouTube, and Twitter. See you guys soon.